right, we are now live and direct. We are on Facebook, and hopefully, again, everything is working properly here. Quick update for you. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. It is just about 9:15 Eastern Time, and we are monitoring the threat of severe weather as it moves through portions of the News 12 viewing area. Now, as of right now, again, little, if anything, really taking place at this time. Again, we've got numerous areas of showers and thunderstorms across portions of the area, but we could, again, continue to see more problems into the next couple of hours as we see that threat of severe weather continuing across portions of the area. If you're just joining us, again, the good news is that we have seen nothing going on in the way of major severe weather. We've had a couple of warnings, and that's really been about it. So definitely some good news where that's concerned. We still have a line of thunderstorms, strongest from just about Rome, Georgia, down to just east and south of Birmingham and Alabama. So much of what we're looking at again for right now is basically past the News 12 viewing area and moving away down toward Atlanta, I-20, and into east central parts of Alabama. Some severe thunderstorm warnings taking place around Anniston, back toward Birmingham, Hoover, and north of Goodwater, and that is all moving away from us. We have had a severe thunderstorm warning just outside of DeKalb and Jackson counties in Alabama. That particular cell moving again to the southeast appears to be, again, less in the way of anything really huge taking place for right now. Plenty of rainfall with this. Some reports of some hail out there, but right now the worst potential appears to be the gusty, damaging winds, and also, again, the possibility of seeing, again, maybe some hail. There's been no indication of anything tornadic. This appears to be, again, basically straight line winds taking place, and we'll continue to watch for the best potential of anything else that might be coming our direction. But for right now, the worst potential is, again, less in the way of a anything tornadic, so good news there. Let's take a look at the entire area and again show you that for right now, the worst thunderstorms in northwest Georgia, back around portions of Chattanooga and Floyd counties down across east central Alabama. Everything else north of the Tennessee line, a few lightning strikes, but other than that, there's really just not that much happening for right now. And best potential of very heavy rainfall should remain south of the News 12 viewing area into later on tonight. So good news again for anybody traveling into overnight. So best potential of wet conditions if you're planning on heading to, say, Birmingham or Atlanta in the next hour or two. That is where we could see the worst slowdowns taking place across portions of the area for tonight. So again, as of right now, live and direct for about 9:15, 9:16 now Eastern Time. There is nothing in the way of watches or any of the way of new watches or warnings, I should say, across portions of the area. Let's give you a quick rundown as to what's going on across portions of the News 12 viewing area for the time being. We do have, again, a severe thunderstorm watch that remains in effect for northwest Georgia and northeast Alabama. It looks like they have now, the Storm Prediction Center has extended the watch. They've not issued a new one, and most of this is due south of the News 12 viewing area counties. So if you live in Catoosa, Whitfield, Gordon, Gilmer, Murray, or Fannin counties in the News 12 viewing area, the watch that's been issued is for around Bartow, Cherokee, and down around Paulding counties in Georgia, northwest of Atlanta. So that appears to be the worst of the worst activity, again, for right now. We do see well back to our west, they have canceled a good portion of the watch way back over toward Mississippi and middle Tennessee and back into around northwestern areas of Alabama. We are seeing less in the way of any watches in effect at this point in time. So this is everything that we're going to be looking for the rest of the evening. So again, so far so good on that. Now into overnight, we are looking for the potential of severe weather for the next few hours. This is brand new as of just about 20 minutes ago. This is the latest severe weather forecast from the Storm Prediction Center, giving us again the best potential for any target for severe weather will be between Atlanta, Birmingham, down toward about Montgomery, Alabama. That 2 out of 5 slight risk category, that is where we are looking again at the worst potential for anything involving severe weather, at least for right now. Now, as we go a little bit farther into tomorrow, the threat of thunderstorms will continue. Again, non-severe thunderstorms early in the morning. This severe threat should be gone into the rest of tonight, but the best potential of severe weather will be up north of St. Louis and I-70, up around, say, Detroit, Chicago, north of Indianapolis. Again, that's for Tuesday, so it could be a wet start to Tuesday morning, maybe some slow conditions out there on the roadway starting things off. Then on Wednesday, and this is very important, because this, again, is going to be a repeat performance of possible severe weather on Wednesday. And we're going to see the best potential for this making its way into the area coming up as we go from way back to the west of us early on Wednesday from the Mid-South up into the Ohio River Valley, and then moving our direction as we get into the late afternoon and evening. Again, timing right now, exact timing, still a little up in the air, but this does look to be a late day situation. So that appears to be the worst potential for anything going on for, again, Wednesday. But it does show, again, 2 severe weather events this week. Definitely does show that we are getting into that busier time of the year. And again, for right now, it does not look like a severe weather outbreak, no moderate or high categories, but this forecast will change in the next couple of days, and that is why it is so critically important to make certain that you stay aware as to what's going on with the forecast. Again, this will change. We'll bring you updates on that as we go throughout the next couple of days. Once more, before we send it back to your regular programming, again, it's almost 9:20 p.m. Eastern time, and want to make certain you're aware of the current situation, which again, lots of lightning, lots of rain, northwest Georgia primarily, a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings down around Chattanooga and Floyd counties in Georgia, and south of the News 12 viewing area counties in Alabama, DeKalb and Jackson counties, Jacksonville, Anniston, Center, Alabama, picking up some of those severe thunderstorm warnings. We have had no indications of any tornadic weather, so good news there. We definitely need to be watching for that, so definitely want to stay tuned again for more on that. We'll have an update coming up tonight on News 12 at 11. Want to get you updated on that. Chip Chapman will have more on your forecast coming up as we go into, again, tomorrow morning. And if you want to stay tuned, coming up here in about 25 minutes, gremlins permitting, depending on how well all of our equipment is functioning, we'll have more on a special edition of Weather Overtime that'll be coming up tonight at 9:45. That should be Eastern Daylight Time. I need to change that graphic around. If you have questions about the forecast, drop them into the comments section, and we'll have that again coming up a little bit later this evening in just about a half an hour's time, a little bit less. So if you have questions, stop by for Weather Overtime starting again at about 9:45. Be glad to have you along for the ride. That should do it for tonight. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. Stay tuned for much more with News 12 on air and online. Please be weather aware and keep it tuned to News 12 for more information.